Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Search for melted snow. Gotta be. I'd have to leave something else behind. We're down soon enough. guard you've got, guys. It's heavy. Well, it's going white. Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like
19 years ago, the echo could be heard as far as the claim. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful.
in her message, Gaia said...
She said, rebuilding the terraforming system because of Gaia.
But...
You know what the cauldrons are capable of, by the same principle. But that would take years.
I thought you might actually be here.
Why? You were the one born to...
It's...
Yes, everything to...
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Serban. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margell.
Mind your footing.
across. It's... Guess that's my way across. Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Oh, glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
miss this.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And... see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
Hell, Liz. I know.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up guy.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy.
I had to try.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on. There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell...
It's a long...
Then get started.
It began with a focus. In my case, the device was heavily... I spent weeks studying it. That's when I detected it. I followed the signal to its...
So you thought it was a Titan?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. It couldn't speak when I found it. Until my repairs. So began an exchange of knowledge. But the Spire...
What did it want to...
Its precise location. The surround... Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of... It bid me to recover and repair more focuses.
Enough to...
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja civil war was a happy coincidence. A perfect... Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do... So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades.
But Hades didn't care about...
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus. A thrilling technical...
The ability...
Yes. I may have been... I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the net.
What made you...
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the eclipse raise an ancient...
A little late.
Indeed. When I completed work on the next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order.
So when did I...
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became. I vowed to do everything.
The things you've done...
Aloy. This... I've done all I can. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull.
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundam's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan frame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
That the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
We all have our place in the order of things.
Watch out for the Oseram merchant.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
These damn Oseram stirring up tensions. We all have our place in the order of things.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy. Allow me to apologize. If we're to fight together...
Then you have it. As long as...
Even a king can learn his lesson. Now.
I don't know about every...
Have you spoken to Blameless Mirage?
Not yet.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive prep...
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
She was incredible.
Ah, Aloy. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered the butt.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line.
Yes. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour...
And the spot...
Indeed. Clashing. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spot. Perhaps you could part.
I will. I suppose I'll...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report. So, otherwise, I've made the apart...
Whatever you can find, get them through the gates. Ammunition.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Gather bows and spears. Don't let them take the city without a fight.
They're here.
These aren't goods. They're Would you like...
Aloy.
You did, Teb.
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But I brought supplies. I could get... Well, Aloy, maybe we can... This place really couldn't be any different to the sacred land, could it?
Toss around girls by the city guard the other day. Oh, amazing.
So much for being careful.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called.
I gave my word.
So...
I've seen...
For...
You really want to... All right. I'm in a foreign land. A tainted land. Defending a faithless city that looked... And you! I feel like I should drop to my knees.
Boy, things are pretty... Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow.
Don't...
Is that why you came?
No. And we must fight a metal devil.
I think the goddess...
So am I.
Who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse. Aloy. So here we are. What are we up against?
And if they...
That's... It sounds... And what?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? And we're here for you.
Thank you, Eric.
Only if we... Check your gear twice. Then once more for luck.
What do they want with that spire thing, anyway?
Your friend, the Vanguard, keeps looking over. Up here, I'm not sure
Pray
if the
for me,
world's
Aloy.
grown bigger
From your lips to the
or I've
goddess's
grown
ears.
smaller.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cars.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you...
The Nora, I will fight the metal. The wrongness here jags at me.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry.
Count these wares!
You're on the road.
Come, take a look.
You'll regret
I'll
not
give you a good
stopping
price.
when you're in the thick of it.
You'll like what I have for sale. Buy what you need, leave. Buy what you need.
Our Sun King.
Huh. So you... thicker, I suppose. More of a gear whip.
Do all Oseram flirt at
Inopportune. Petra Murata.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Try the next. See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Thank you, Petra.
Honest metal.
Another siege. Please, knock out all the best bits here.
Yes. Yes. Trade quickly. I have work. I will leave. What do my tired eyes see?
You'll like what I have to say.
Sure.
I promise.
Talk to me a moment.
Would you like to buy something today?
Won't find better
Come take a
wares.
look. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Stay busy, friend.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished? How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.